Max Dowman's brilliance lights up Singapore, the 15-year-old sensation who stole the show against Newcastle. In a night filled with stars, it was a 15-year-old who shone the brightest. Max Dowman, Arsenal's teenage prodigy, delivered a jaw-dropping performance against Newcastle United in the pre-season clash in Singapore. While the Gunners edged the game 3-2, the real story wasn't the scoreline, it was the emergence of a generational talent on foreign soil. The humid air of Singapore was electric as Dowman danced across the pitch like he owned it, leaving thousands of fans in awe and defenders grasping at shadows. From the moment he stepped onto the pitch in the 59th minute, Dowman played with a confidence far beyond his years. Replacing Bukayo Saka, many wondered if the occasion might overwhelm the teenager. Instead, he thrived in the moment, looking every bit the part of a future superstar. His first touch was a sharp turn under pressure, evading Joe Linton before spraying a pass wide with surgical precision. That one moment set the tone. Max Dowman wasn't here to blend in. He was here to dominate. Just minutes after coming on, Dowman tested Newcastle's backline with two fierce efforts from outside the box, one palmed away by Nick Pope, the other smothered by substitute keeper John Ruddy. But it wasn't just his shooting that stood out. His movement between the lines, close control in tight spaces, and composure in build-up play turned heads in the stadium. Every time he touched the ball, there was a buzz. Fans could sense something special was happening. Then came the moment that changed the match. In the 83rd minute, Dowman collected the ball on the edge of the box, ghosted past two defenders, and drew a clear foul from Joe Linton inside the area. Penalty to Arsenal. It was a moment crafted entirely by the youngster's bravery and creativity. Martin Odegaard stepped up to convert, but everyone knew who had made it possible. That penalty wasn't just about a goal. It was about a 15-year-old announcing himself on the world stage. Even after winning the spot kick, Dowman didn't slow down. He won a free kick minutes later with another dazzling dribble, humiliating Joe Linton again with a cheeky nutmeg before drawing contact. The Singapore crowd erupted, fans standing in applause for the boy who made Premier League veterans look like statues. Dowman's flair wasn't reckless, it was purposeful, impactful, and downright fearless. It was the kind of performance you expect from a seasoned star, not someone born in December 2009. Mikel Arteta, speaking after the game, could barely contain his admiration. "What we witnessed tonight isn't normal for a 15-year-old, the manager said. Max has something special. His touch, his vision, his bravery, it's rare. I'm extremely proud of how he handled this opportunity." When your manager sounds like he's describing a Ballon d'Or nominee rather than a schoolboy, you know you've done something magical. Statistically, Dowman's performance backed up the hype. In just over 30 minutes, he completed 100% of his passes, had 2 successful dribbles, won 6 out of 8 ground duels, and created 2 shot opportunities. But stats barely do justice to what fans witnessed. This wasn't just data, it was drama. It was artistry. It was football stripped to its purest, most joyful form, and Max Dowman was the painter. What makes his brilliance even more astonishing is the stage. Singapore's pre-season clash wasn't just another friendly. It was watched by tens of thousands live, broadcast globally, and featured elite-level competition. And yet, this teenager looked like he'd been playing at this level his entire life. The fact that he did it under such lights, in front of a roaring international crowd, makes it all the more iconic. The Arsenal fan base has seen plenty of young stars come through Hale and, from Jack Wills here to Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith Rowe. But the buzz around Dowman is different. There's a maturity in his game that belies his age. The way he combines physical bravery with technical finesse, and tactical intelligence with creativity, feels unreal. Arsenal supporters are already calling for him to be fast-tracked into the senior squad, and who can blame them? Social media exploded after the final whistle. He's better than Yamal. Some fans tweeted. Others dubbed him the Singapore Starboy, while chants of Max, Max, Max could be heard from the travelling Arsenal supporters in the stands. Even former pros and pundits were gushing about his performance, calling it one of the most memorable debuts in recent memory. For a kid who hasn't even finished his GCSEs, that's outrageous and glorious. The challenge now is managing expectations. Arsenal's coaching staff are expected to ease Dowman's progression carefully, ensuring he is protected from burnout and overexposure. But one thing is crystal clear: the footballing world has just been introduced to a phenomenon. Dowman didn't just impress, he mesmerized, excited, and inspired. He proved that the future isn't coming. It's already here. In the end, Arsenal may have walked away with the win against Newcastle, but the real victory was watching a 15-year-old light up the pitch with pure, unfiltered brilliance. Max Dowman didn't just play well, he made history. Singapore witnessed the birth of something extraordinary. And if this is just the beginning, the Premier League better buckle up. Arsenal's next golden boy has arrived.